That's a long video, dude. Is it good? Yeah, it's a long video. Oh, we'll try. We'll see how it goes. Guys, this guy released regular chat though. This is kind of chill. Now what? Oh, I have a bunch of those at home. I have a bunch of binders. I have like 4 of them. Hold up. Yeah, guys, I got a bunch of shit though. Hold on, let me show you guys something. Game Boy SP pouch. Is that got a plug? Let's see what I had in there. Fuck. Harry Potter. Harry Potter, dude. Hold on. Wait, guys, I got a bunch of shits. Oh! Chat. That's rare, dude. Pog. It's not really rare, but it's pretty Pog though. Pokemon Red, Fire Red. I got Pokemon Sapphire. I got Pokemon Ruby. Let's see, what I have in here? This is my chat. Look at this. First edition, day of release, fucking DS. I had all my money in this, dude. Look at that. And look at the pad. Look how bad it is. Look how ruined it is. They used to play a competitive game called Metroid Prime. And you would have to spam like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I have stickers on it in the back if I can hold it in. Hold up, chat. I got one more thing. I got Pokemon Ranger in here. Animal Crossing. Metroid Prime Hunter. Hold up. Pokemon Ultra Sun. Worms. I don't know why I have that actually. Mario Kart. First one. Final Fantasy. No! It landed in the trash can. Hold up. I'm not even done yet. Rayman. Diddy Kong Racing. Pokemon Soul Silver. And lastly, boys, Nintendogs day of release, dude. Pog you for sure. Alright, I'm done. That was all the lore for today, boys. Hope you enjoyed the lore. It's a long video, so we could watch it maybe later tonight when we're more like in the chill mood.
Platform feels like a symptom of loneliness. Like people want company.
I actually watch your streams every fucking day, just so I don't feel lonely.
I'm addicted to forming parasocial relationships with female streamers on Twitch, especially the Asian ones.
Yeah, this is possible now.
The internet that was once an escape from real life has become a platform embodying an ongoing epidemic of loneliness. Live streaming on platforms like Twitch closely emulates the dynamic of friendship and community between viewers and streamers, creating the illusion of a social relationship. Viewers are drawn to streamers' personalities and for
who the fuck is this fucking handsome fella?
Interact with them.
Guys, I have a parasocial relationship with this fucking guy, dude. I want to kiss him, dude.
Even if they are limited to only using a chat box. A
This is my
live stream
streamer.
broadcast is not designed for one-on-one interactions. It's designed for an audience. So in trying to make sense of this gap, I decided to interview a few streamers, some large, some small, as well as viewers of theirs in order to explore their perspective on the strange social landscape created by live streaming. I've also volunteered myself as a test subject of sorts as both a streamer and a viewer to better understand the psyche on both sides of the screen. When it comes to these screens and the way we interact with them, the relationships between people often shift from being social to parasocial. The term parasocial invokes images of a creepy, fiendish parasite latching onto you, sucking out your blood, and showing no remorse for whatever damage it may inflict. And
hold on! Guys, I missed a $50 donation. I'm so sorry, dude. Okay, but juices. The money isn't important. What's important is that everyone I love in this chat, and you and Felix. I have a hard. I have had a hard time in the past right now, but who hasn't? Honestly, I love you, chat, and Felix. Thanks a million times. I'm sorry about that, man. Sorry for missing it. Today was pauses if we want to watch something. Thanks a million times, a big love. Chat, tag a cup of juice and chat with a big pog you.
And in some ways, That's an accurate description. You listen to what the streamer has to say, maybe you even grow to like their personality, and maybe you care for them as you would care for a friend. And yet, the streamer knows next to nothing about you, and does not share the same level of interest in you. And how could they? To them, you're primarily just a name in a chat box. It's easy to forget that behind these names are real, live people.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm watching, you know, like Ninja or Shroud or someone like that, I'm watching a show. Whereas if I'm watching Asmongold, I'm watching a person.
Live streaming attracts viewers for two main reasons: entertainment and interaction. Larger streams with tens of thousands of viewers tend to crank the entertainment factor all the way up, but it comes at the cost of interaction.
Oh my fucking god.
Viewers.
What's up?
Moi je bounce, puis tu me textes quelque chose?
Ok, ça va où? Ah, ça va, genre?
Vraiment pas loin.
Ok.
Je
Ouais.
vais rester dans le quartier.
Ouais, ouais.
Streamers who only have like 10 people in their chat, you actually, for the most part, you become more of akin of friends, if you will.
If you're a massive streamer, you're getting that quadruple average digits. Even if you want to get to know your chat's going like brrr, like you can't even. It becomes really difficult for you. Whether you want to.
Chat, even when I had like 100 viewers, 150, right when I was playing, I knew almost every viewer, like every possible one in chat, dude.
Or not.
I knew how they type.
Could be like,
I had this with like a great amount of
but
chatters,
it's those two guys, you're reading their names over and over again.
I don't know.
Kazooie Girl and Bobber WCC are both smaller streamers with active communities. By talking to them and their viewers, I got the sense that they were using the site with a mutual interest in forming meaningful relationships within these live streaming communities.
It's a great way to meet friends, but not actually like be stuck there if it's an awkward situation.
So it's like almost a social outlet for you, it sounds like.
Oh yeah, I stay in my room like 24/7. I rarely try to get out.
Twitch as a platform seems to cater to sex appeal-based streamers over gaming.
Okay, dude,
streamers.
fuck, man.
I do find Twitch definitely favors them over female gaming streamers, if you want to put it, and it is extremely frustrating. I try not to voice my frustrations over it because I think a lot of people are definitely defensive about like titty streamers and saying they're doing nothing wrong and stuff. Women should be allowed to express their bodies, but I do think there's other places for that, and it's giving Twitch a bad name.
Why, guys, I don't want to be a simp or whatever. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. In my guys, when the intention is pure, it's completely fine. Nobody has any trouble with it. The problem to me is only when there's a significant effort into deliberate baiting. That's the issue. It's the baiting of like, oh yeah, I have a husband, but nah, dude, I'm looking for a relationship, dude. Let's say this guy in chat. Yeah, I mean, dude, you know, maybe you never know. Like that's baiting. I think that's
a welcome platform to more sexualized female streamers. Twitch have been conditioned to expect from all girl streamers.
Guys, I see a bunch of people that are against my take. Okay, guys, I have to stop it one more time. So last time, guys, you understand that sometimes, dude, some, maybe not all of them, are just generally like really into like themselves and they're like into like beauty, dude, and they love their own juicer and they probably got them like did redone, right? And they're passionate about their own body, dude, and I think that's kind of fine, dude. I think that's just the same way as males, dude. If they go to the gym often and they take a great passion into their body, they take like, you know those shirts that go like this? Yeah, I get it. It's not sexual by nature, but it's the same root behavior of being in love and passionate about their own body and want to show it, dude. I think that's kind of fine as long as it doesn't have malicious intent behind it. And so a lot of times it's easy to see when there's a malicious intent behind it.
While making this video, a fascinating case study directly tied to the abundance of suggestive streamers and parasocial relationships has come to light, and it's worth taking a deep dive into. A hardcore Twitch viewer, Eric Estavillo, filed a civil suit against the site, seeking $25 million for regular exposure to suggestive streamers, provided by Twitch.
This guy's joined
It's also worth following a whopping 786 female streamers and 0 male streamers. He asserts that Twitch has exacerbated his condition by constantly displaying suggestive streamers to him, which he can't avoid being exposed to when online. It doesn't take a lawyer to figure out that lawsuits such as one of the most popular streamers on Twitch, Asmongold, has a more unique approach, making a point of trying to facilitate as much social reciprocity between him and his viewers as possible.
I think a differentiation here that you could maybe use for me is that I try to look at people instead of fans. I look at them as viewers, right?
Yeah, see,
it doesn't necessarily imply the same type of worship as a fan does. You know, fan is obviously short for fanatic. But I think that having a healthy relationship with your viewers and even having that be a one-on-one thing is completely okay, as long as the people that are going into it both have the same level of expectation.
Mizkif is one of the largest streamers on Twitch, but unlike Asmongold and many others, he got to that position in a very short amount of time.
When I feel like people like me, Poke, Greek, xQc, we have this relatability of people that they feel like they could be friends with, people that they feel like they could know, and that makes them more inclined to watch us over other. You can't blame your chat for anything, because the reality is you are in control and you have to be able to figure out what to do and what not to do.
For Mizkif and many other popular streamers,
I blame y'all motherfuckers all the time, dude. That's the fucking selling point. Fuck y'all sometimes, man.
Viewers being noticed and acknowledged by the streamer amongst thousands of other viewers provides an elevated level of attention and validation they seek out.
Oh yeah, I type a lot. You could ask a streamer like Mizkif or...
Chat, let's see if this guy's ever been here before. Look at this, ready? I'm pretty sure he has. Use doesn't exist. Oh, Iron Man plays. Holy shit, dude! Look at this guy, dude. When was this? Like, that was right now. Pepe laugh, air out. Pepe laugh, dude. Look at this fucking guy, dude. Begging for get the subs, lol. Look at the spammers. Look at him, dude. Holy shit, he's rabid.
Poke lost because they are very fond of me typing a lot in chat. Because I'm VIP in there. A lot of viewers are sometimes annoyed by me, or they love me a lot because I can be really entertaining to the chat.
Like, you'll have some of these guys that gift me thousands and thousands of dollars in gifted subs or in general, and those people want either a lot of attention, which is why they do it, or they typically want to be my friend, right? They're trying to buy their way into my life.
Guys, I don't necessarily agree. For some reason, most big subliners here, dude, they're kind of invisible.
I've had multiple people give me tons of money and then like, hey, dude, do me a favor. Can you host me afterwards? Or, hey, dude, can you do me a huge favor? Can you, you know, just I answer my DMs, and they start DMing me. And then what am I going to do? Just because you give me money doesn't mean I'm going to be your friend or play games with you or hang out with you. That's not how it works, you know?
In my own experiment, having
chat,
just
chat, in my own experience, chat, when things like that happened, I did the same thing I do with most people, dude. I just answer whenever I would answer an acquaintance. That's it. And it just kind of stops there. And that's fine.
100 active viewers made it nearly
Because
impossible.
I don't want to emulate behavior that I'm trying hard to answer to continue getting donations, and I don't want and then maintain a fake friendship. But I can still want to answer sometimes, right? I answer whenever I would answer anybody. And honestly, it's been kind of fun. Yo, 20 gifted rock stones by somebody with a name that I'm not gonna say. Fuck you, dude. Hey, no attention for you, dude. Try again. Try 100 something time.
Good job.
Oh, no,
Smart, Dance game, G emoji, firehouse emoji, upwards arrow, backwards arrow, dance game, what space.
This type of communication turns individual viewers into a collective hive mind. Even before the popularity of live streaming, this type of linear communication was used by TV shows, especially children's cartoons.
O azul, rojo o azul.
Taking this a step further, a lot of streamers will use terms like we or us when addressing their chat because they want viewers to feel like they are part of the same collective group as the streamer.
We do what we do, and I say we because it is a community thing. It is an us thing.
I am that's very fun behavior. I do that, and I explain why later.
Notebook.
The Twitch Prime.
Chat, hold up. Before he feeds me the answer, right? I'll tell him why I do it. Okay? So sometimes I wouldn't play a game. I wouldn't start something. I wouldn't do something if I was on my own, right? The motivation to start it, or the idea, and then the motivation, and then the energy incentive to continue and to finish comes from chat. You know, the action comes from me. It's why it's an us, it's not a me. I'm not fucking, you know?
It's sad, but that's just how it is. When you gotta make a lot of sacrifices, and if you're not already in a relationship before you start streaming or during streaming, then it's really hard to find someone new. You haven't been outside in a very long time.
You know, streamers in general,
It's
and I think
self-inflicted,
YouTubers
but-
are in our own bubble because our world does revolve around us. As much as we don't want to say that, it does. And you know, I stopped talking to my
Way
grandma as
too
much as I wish
dank.
I did, and she died recently, and I was like, crap. Like, I definitely should have called her more. I definitely could have done more stuff, but I'm just so obsessed with my job that it stopped that. And then I also don't call my family as much because of streaming constantly.
Connor doesn't use Facecam on stream, and so the level of separation between him and his viewers is far less.
I feel like maybe in some way, not having a cam makes it more of like a collaborate. Like you feel more involved. Like you're active. Like you're seeing your chat messages go on the screen with other people. It's like this isn't just watching Connor. This is a group of people enjoying this and making the stream.
Chat, as much as I sort of agree with this, I actually like the entertainment for me and chat. That sometimes I get to be the commander. What a face. Sometimes I get to lead the charge. Yo, it did it. Entertaining for me and chat. You know?
Happen.
The way Connor got into
the reason I always came to streams is the same reason that I stream. I came to streams because I wanted either something on in the background, something that is funny in the chat that I can.
Wait, who is this guy?
The reason I always came to streams is the same reason that I stream. I came to streams because I wanted either something on in the background, something that is funny in the chat that I can mess around in. Basically, just forget about my day and relax and have a good time. And so now I try to provide that same thing to others, to have people unhelpfully live through me, I guess.
And that same escapism is what fuels the desires of many Twitch viewers who spend significant portions of their lives sitting there, watching streams and trying to participate in these online communities.
How much time do you spend on Twitch, like on average a day or a week, if you can estimate that?
Probably like 4 to 5 hours a day.
Back when I was like playing WoW, I'd have them on in the background, especially Asmongold, so they'd be on for a long time.
These are rookie numbers, okay? These are rookies, okay? 4 or 5 hours related. Because I feel like most people also, you know what they do? You do that, I do that. You don't do it, chat. I don't give a fuck if you do that, okay? You leave the tab open, and you barely listen when it's on the side of your screen, and you do some other shit, homeworks, whatever the fuck, dude, right? And you actually tune in to watch when we're getting the actual juice, right? Otherwise, it's completely tuned out, right? And I noticed that 100% when we played Death Stranding. The game story was really good. So everyone was captivated. We had a lot of viewers. Everyone was looking at the game when it was cutscenes, and then I would walk for hours, and the chat would like die down, and it was fucking sleeper, right? There was this time that I've never seen a big difference between walking and cutscenes. It was like, dude, I don't even know, like 300 messages a second or something, or like 50, and cutscenes it was like 4,000 messages, like. Holy shit, man, that was crazy. That's why I really noticed that effect.
The experience of these viewers isn't so different from Connor's, it's not so different from Mizkif's, and it's not so different from people I know who spend all day watching streams or videos. And that's not to say that spending time online is always bad, or that there aren't great things that can come of your time spent in these online communities.
We go to conventions together. I realize that the names behind the screen can turn into an actual real life friend. There's no difference between real life friend and like name on screen.
Chat, you know what, chat? I'm sorry for stopping you again, dude. Chat, I had 2 streams, okay? Some of you guys don't know this, but my League streams, okay? It's like I was a complete streamer. That is completely different from, it was like an entire life of its own. Before I was doing whatever I'm doing right now, right? And I used to play League. Yo, you're crazy, dude. 20 gifted fucking water slides, right? And I would play games, and I met like people through like to the stream that I would duel with and play with and talk to on TeamSpeak, right? Up to the point where like we went in real life, you know, and then we would hang out and shit like that, and they actually became like my actual real life friends, you know? Right. And then I switched over watching, and you know.
Forming meaningful relationships online is possible. I myself have made many good friends after spending years of my life in various online communities. We still seek out communities, companions, and camaraderie, even if it's through a screen. The social opportunities that were once afforded to the previous generations have all but eroded away. Social gatherings, public venues, and face-to-face interactions that were once the foundations of community are rapidly fading away in place of more logistically efficient methods. Topics like this interest me because for years I've experienced what I'm talking about, and I know many others who have as well. I've been a viewer, I've even been a streamer, but I find the most meaning in making these kinds of videos, even if it takes the most amount of time and effort to do. I don't have any sponsors. I actually think that they cheapen the message of a good video, so I might as well sponsor myself. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all the patrons who support me, which you can see here. And I would also like to thank everyone I interviewed. Mizkif, Asmongold, Connor, Kazooie Girl.
Chat, this isn't really advice to him, it's just my thoughts on this. My thoughts on YouTube video sponsors. If you, even at the beginning or over time, tell the people, dude, that YouTube ad rev and YouTube system is fucking trash, and you have to do it and it's like it's something that needs to happen, right? You can like soften how much people will discredit the video and how much for money is it gonna be because of, yo, you know, move cam. You guys are so fucking stupid, dude.
Bobber, Ant Plays, Zaz, Poco, and Peter. I will be uploading some of these interviews to my second channel in full, and they were very interesting, insightful conversations that I think you'll enjoy. I also want to give a shout out to my friend VH21 for helping a lot with research and finding clips for this video. And I want to thank you guys, the viewers, for watching my stuff and supporting me in any way that you can. Until next time, I wish you guys the best of luck on your journey through the internet. Just don't spend too much time watching other people.
True. You know, chat, I think this is a decent time to talk about this, dude. This is why I thought sponsors would be worse with a community like you guys that are more active and talk, are more like actually there than like a bot-like followings that are like logged behind sub mode and people that don't. Because most people have a head on their shoulders, and if something is trash, whatever I say about it doesn't matter, because they can compute it, right? And they're not gonna buy something that is garbage, and one of those realizations. One time we did a sponsor, and people could snipe, right, and could buy the game, and out of 35K viewers at the time, there was 3 snipers. 3. There was 3 snipers total, because the game wasn't that good. The game was just not very good, so nobody bought it, right? It made me realize that out of 30K people did it, 3 people only would show up. Even though the chats and the viewers here are more active. Right. Yeah, actual Pog that takes the 20 subs at beef can never show up many times, man. Okay. That was good, chat. Let's give it up. Pog clap. I know why I'm playing it again. That was pretty good. What is it? Hot takes on illusional personal relationship. What does that mean? Illusional. When the streamer makes an effort into legitimately baiting fake relationships or whatever? Is that what you mean? The one that create an actual or just yeah, I don't agree with it. I think it's kind of dumb. You can do something by accident, right, and be like, oh, I didn't know that it was causing damage, but people that do it on purpose are a bunch of bitches. Even if it's just for the day. Joy, your stay. Outside the sun is shining